Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody there? Oh, I feel like I'm having a seance. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Jan. How are things with you both? Are you joining me on my seance? It does feel quite spooky sitting here on your own, talking to yourself, basically. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Hello, Linda. How are you? Oh, we've got a few on tonight. There's more people. Come and say hello. Hi, June. I missed you today. I'm so sad. I can't believe all my classes have been swiped from underneath me again. Hi, Diane. Hi, Jenny. Yes, you're watching the right week this time. That was as bad as me. Hi, Marion. Your parcel will be out to you. You should receive it in the next day or so. Wednesdays don't half come round quick. They really do. I've scuffed my dinner down because once again, I didn't anticipate my meat being in the oven for so long. Slow cooked roast pork belly. Belly for my belly. Hello, Chris. How are you? Ah, well, today I have one card for you, I'm afraid, but I do have a fabulous wow card that you'll want to make and get ready for next year's birthday cards or even this year's Christmas. I've done a Christmas one. I think you can see here it is going to be Christmas. Hi, Paula. Thanks for joining. And so I saw a card. Well, I've seen loads of these cards, floating gatefold cards, and I was watching the lovely Kelly Aitchison, and she made a really lovely fun one, and I thought, oh, I'm trying to do that, but she does it in American sizes, so which is no good for our A4, so I had to play about a little bit with the sizes and the little components inside, but I think you're going to love it. Right, now, Chuch, I've got to work now. Sorry, darling. He's trying to get some cuddles, but yeah. Off you go. Go on, good boy. You're going to hear me go ouch in a minute because he keeps putting his paw up for more and he digs his little claws in. Hi, Heather. How are you? Right, so do you want to see the card first? Because I don't normally show you the card first, do I? I normally just get going and do it. But you might want to see the card first and then see where I'll go. And I've prepped lots of it. So I've prepped all my layers. So, and I've used that gorgeous Most Wonderful Time kit again. But I bought myself a second kit, to be fair. Because I've used the first one. And I've used all the lovely papers and I've used absolutely every single sticker on it. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to get another one because I really like it and it's good price. It's a good price. And I've not just made Christmas cards with it. I made a lovely congratulations one for my upline Natalie using all the stars with the star one. So you're all saying yes, please. So I'll just better get on with it and stop faffing about with pretty paper. Let's put it to one side because we don't need that for now because I've got the papers out and I've cleaned them all. Okay. So let's put these up, put them away. I wonder I lose things. Let's put all these to one side then and I'll show you the card. So I'm quite pleased with it. These are all the components, look. You might think, oh, all of that. Plop them on there. That's it. So these are the dies that I've used. I'll put them to one side because you really just want to see the card, don't you? You don't have this set yet. Oh, Heather, you need to get it. Even if you just get the kit, the refill kit, it's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, so here is the card because I just love those stags. And here I put on the shimmery embossing paste. I can't tell you how much of this I've gone through because last year I did. I've got some numbers from Hobbycraft. Say that quickly. Hobbycraft. I got some numbers from there last year. Was it last year or the year before? Anyway, I did a wow thing. It must have been a couple of years ago. And used put on there for the 25. So I've gone through absolutely a ton of this. I love it. So this die cut comes from the So Sweetly die set. Is it So Sweetly? Yeah, Stitch So Sweetly. So it's this one here, the bigger one there. And then these come from the absolutely gorgeous returning Beautiful Bows. That sounds like your bows, doesn't it? But that must be said another way. Bows, beautiful bows, not bows. Hi Donna, how are you? I come to see you. I don't think you noticed I was on there, but I did come to see you. I watched you play your bingo. It was absolutely fabulous. So I've got some tips. Thank you very much to do mine. Right, let's pop them onto one side. I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody. No, I don't think I've missed anybody. Anyway, so this is the gatefold. So you could easily just do this as a book standard card, really. Paper, layering up and do this. You can see I've used some Wink Stella as well as the shimmery paste. But this has the wow inside. So I was going to put a hole there and a ribbon round, and I still might actually. But if you open it up, things happen inside. What do you think of that? So, shall I show you? It's so simple, you'll cry. It is so simple. You so can do it, even if you were a beginner and you watch this Facebook Live back again, you can so do this. It is within your power to make this card. And it's absolutely gorgeous. So big shout out to Kelly Aitchison for the idea. I was inspired. Now, shall we get started? Because we want to know how to make it. Oh yes, Donna, it did look quite fun. I wished I was in there with you, really. I would have liked to have won some of them prizes. So let's get going with, I don't know if to do the instruction. No. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Right, so I've used A4 sheet of card and I've cut it I've turned it horizontal and cut at 14.8. So I'm not going to score down, because if you score down and then you fold in, there's always like either an overlap or a gap, and it just, I don't know, it irritates. So I don't know where to put this card now. So what I suggest you do is do this. Bend it around a little bit, because what you don't want is bend it where you don't want it bent to. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to I've had a thought. Where's my pencil? I'm always missing something. I'm going to mark, I haven't got my pencil with me, so I don't know where that's gone. For a button somewhere. I'm going to mark the halfway point, which is 10.5. I'm going to mark it down there as well. You ain't going to see it. Who's going to notice the marking anyway when they go, wow, when they're looking at it? I'm impressed where that's gone. Anyway, so I've marked it. I'm not sure if you can see it. For the purpose of this video, let's mark it with a pen, because I'm sure whoever receives this is not going to notice it at all. 10.5 there, and 10.5 there. Because that way, at least then, you get to see where I'm going with this. Put that over there. So, bend it around and meet in the middle of them two there. You see that? Push them together, hold them down there tightly, and then bring your bone folder in and come from the middle out, middle down. So middle. Another tip. Let's bring this back in. If you go up here, I'm going to stand up now. You'll definitely get it straight as you can. There we go. That's it. It's down, and then a bit awkward with that in the way. I feel like a contortionist. There. Are you still with me, everybody? Hello, Myrtle. Hello, Tricia. All from the States. All from across the world. It's fabulous. Okay, so you'll know. So even if you're in America, you know that you're going to cut your... I'm not sure what sizes you are in America. I'll have to look. But you're going to cut yours in half. Then you're going to mark your half in half, and then you're going to go like this, and then you've got the perfect opening. Let's get, if I get the paper back in, you'll see that there's not much gap. So if we pop that down there, then you can see. Do you see? There's not much gap. There's a little bit of overlay there, but you can do that and then smooth it back out with your back folder. Okay. So then we're quickly going to layer up our layers. So I'll put all the measurements on my blog. I might even do a PDF. You can sign up. If you sign up onto my blog, onto my newsletter, I'll do one on there. Let's push that down. Oh, thank you, Myrtle. Oh, I'm trying my best to be consistent every week, and then on my blog, because now I can't do my face-to-face classes. I'll cry again at the thought of it. I need to start selling online. There we go. Which reminds me that I have a class, all the trimmings class, in the post. £20 if you pick it up, or £22 if you want it posted. Then there are several add-ons. But I will also be selling the PDF and the accompanying videos separately as well. So if you're interested in that, they are designs that won't be showed on my social media or on my blog. They'll be exclusive to those that either bought the card or bought the PDF. And it's quite a cute class. It's using all the trimmings paper. No stamps needed. It's fabulous paper, and of course it's, is it in the sale? I don't think it is in the sale. Is it in, I don't think so. I have to have a look. Tricia says, I think that would be equal being folded at 2 3/4 on each side, maybe. Maths and I are not friends. Maths and I are not friends either. No. They've got all this ready, and I'm forever losing my ruler. Let's have a look. See, ours is 2 1/8, but yours would be different, wouldn't it? Because it's wider. You're wider. Yeah. So it's quite an easy card, really. It's just your normal gatefold. So you could do normal gatefold, and then you could do a wow inside. You could also layer up just the one piece and have just that inside. Looks really pretty with some ribbon and a bit of twine. See, already, I mean, you could do it like that, but that's a bit in your face stripes. Already it's looking quite lush as a wow card because of the foil. Then we've got that there. Hold on to that. So then I'll bring in my die from the Stitch So Sweetly, that one. Pop that back in there. Then I used Beautiful Bows, poke those little bits out, and I didn't use the big one. I did play about with the big one, but I thought the little ones did look better on it. And I've used Old Olive, but you could use Pepper Sass, that would just give a lighter effect. Are you thinking horizontally? I think we would use your same measurements. Yes, probably. But I did find that when you do gatefold cards, if you do them at a certain measurement, some trimmers, their measurements are slightly out, just slightly, and then your card don't fold, or it's got a big gap, and so if you did it that way, where you just roll it and then with your bone folder go from the middle down and then the middle up, you should be fine, absolutely fine. So I'm going to lay that like that, like that. Let me get my little dears. Should have kept them out, shouldn't I? There's so many to choose from. What did you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A lot. You get a lot for your money. Okay. So we need a tree, so we just want to leave a tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the tree there. See if that actually goes. It might not like the light colour tree. Will that do? But then it's going to stick on there. So what we want to do is, if you've got one of these little puffers, little pad puffers, what you use your embossing with, if you just go over the sticky bit till it sticks no more, it's not sticky no more, that's not going to then catch on your thing. Donna says, I might need to case your card for a lady who has purchased this medley at my retreat. Oh, I would be honoured. I would be honoured. You case away. You have my permission all day long. Then I'm going to pop there because I want, as you can see, his flat and his up on dimensionals. So we're going to pick a nice one. They're all so pretty. I do like them with their little staggy things. Look at that. They look a little bit funny on there because they've got their outline, but once you pull them off, they are quite lovely. So we want him kind of there. Yeah, kind of there I do. And then we're gonna you have to play about. Oh, it's very sticky. Very sticky. I should have laid them down, shouldn't I? Very sticky. That'll do. There's my glue, my old trusty Tombow. Just pop a little bit under there. That bit there. We're going to do this one. Sit down. That's it. Hi Juliet. Hi Elaine. Oh, Elaine says she put the reminder on and she still missed it. Well, you're just like me. You know that's me all over. So let's go here. I'm just going to bring his little feet up again because I should have gone underneath him. See? We all make mistakes. Put a little bit of bit there. Bit there. You haven't had time to sit down with a medley, but I've to anything with her yet. Do you know what? If you go back on my Facebook lives, or I can send a link to you rather than tag you. I've used this set a few times on my Facebook lives over the last month or so. I've made about 15 different cards with just half the kit because I got it when we went to the Greek trip. So we got that, didn't we, as one of our pillar gifts. We got the whole caboodle. And so I shared it with Linda because she was my guest on the thing. And I made about 15 cards just out of half a kit. Half a kit is such a good price. Now, I want another little one. Just pick him. I'm just going to pop him, it's so sticky, on some dimensionals. Just like his body. Just so it's up a little bit. Sticking to my finger. Yeah, so have a look at what I've made beforehand, and by all means you can copy or paste or whatever you like with them. Some are very simple, some have got a little bit more wow to them, but I've done about 3, I think. So there's one week where I did all the greens and one week where I did all the reds. then just want to tuck his one foot underneath. That's it. We ain't got to worry about him being sticky this side because we're going to be sticking that on anyway. But what I'm going to do now is just take a little bit of this stuff so that it's nigh on dry by the time and all I do is I just grab a little bit of paper because it does dry quick. I'll get a little bit on there like that, and then just scrape it on gently. You've got to go too mad with it. Just like that. Hit Tommy Cooper, just like that, just like that. A little bit on there. See it? Just a little bit of snow on his little back. Just like that. Too much. That's it, and then just throw that bit away if you can find your bin, because you don't want that sticking it to anything. Pop that down, pop that back over, and make sure you screw these tight, and then put it back in your little bag, because the more you seal it, the longer it lasts. So if we put that now to one side, hopefully it will dry in this heat. So now we're going to be doing the insides. So for that insides, I used those from this set. Got those ones. So that's all from the Peaceful Bows. Trying to say bows. Oh, thank you, Tricia. So again, we've got the trees. So you've got lots of different trees. Check what they've done in there. But what I'm going to do with this bit here is I'm just going to fold it in, because if you see here, if I had it poking out right there, you see too much of that hinge, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to, because you're going to butt it up there, and then we're going to get another little fella. This one here, and he wants to have a little bit of punching around in the snow for him. And then from the Peaceful Bows, where did I put the stamp set? This is what happens when you tidy up. Okay. So this stamp set goes with the die set, this die set, okay? So you can, I don't think it's a bundle still, but you can, it goes together with this. So I've used this one here. Yeah, I'm going to use that one there. That's what I've done, so that's what I'm going to use. So let's move him over there, and we'll bring in the Versamark and a little powder puff. Just take our powder puff to there, because I don't want to get gold everywhere. Using the Versamark just, oh, I'm going to bring it down here, sorry. I have to see, make it go straight. And then you won't see it on there till we pop it into the embossing powder. Oh, perfect. Perfect. And I'm just going to bring in my, ooh, get that off there. That's it. My heat gun. I hope I don't burn my phone. You see it turning now? Just moving it slightly. There we go. Perfect. Oh, it's a bit wonky. I can see it's a bit wonky now, but do you know what? It is what it is. I ain't got time to faff about. It's a handmade card, isn't it? Really, it's a handmade card. So that's the second one there. So now, would you believe we nearly finished this card? Let's move all this out of the way. Get rid of the dusty bits because that gets on me. So I want 2 strips, so you can have them as wide as you like. They were quite wide on that one, and I smaller it on this one, but you can have them as deep as you like depending on what you've got going on. Let's see what I did this one at. I did it at 3/4 of an inch. It's about 2 centimetres. And then I cut it at 11 centimetres. So 2 centimetres by 11 centimetres. 3/4 of an inch by 1, 2, 4, 5, 5/8. Anyway, so then I scored. The first score I scored at 2.5 centimetres, 6.5 centimetres, and 9. So that I made like a, not quite a square, like a, not quite a square basically. Okay, so this side here is going to lay flat against one of these, and so this side here is going to lay flat against that, because you want this little bit as like the table leg, so to speak, like a modern table leg, like an IKEA table basically. Yeah. Okay, so you want to work out where you want your bits and pieces that are floating. You can, if you don't want them to float out too far, you can make these a little bit smaller. These a little bit smaller so that they don't stand too tall. So that one there and that one there. So I want that to sort of go there. Where is it in mine? Yeah. So this bit doesn't go above the DSP basically. I want him to go about there. Okay, so I'm going to glue this part. Let's use the stamp and seal. Okay, so we're just going to do this part here. I'm just going to pop in there by the crease, but not too in the crease. If you can you can fold it flat and come this way. Put him there just so that you know where you're going off. Just pop it down. Okay. And then that one really, I'm sure it works that way. Gently does it. Gently does it. Pull that over and pull that under, and just lay it like that, and that should sit like that. Yeah. Does everybody get that bit? Like that. So again, if I show you again, but we're doing it the opposite side now, it's these two pieces that are going to be flat like that. Yeah. Oh, is there anybody there? I've had no comments for about 10 minutes. Is everybody there, or have I gone? Give me some hearts if you're there. That's it. Oh, it's all good. Thank you, Myrtle. Thank you. Right, so there we go. That one there. I've put my tape on there. I want to have this one about here. Oh, you're all just watching. You're all just mesmerised. Just engrossed. You're all mesmerised. So we've got that flap there. We're going the opposite side now. And we want it about here, don't we? We're going to come in this side of the crease to about here. So let's pop that there so you know that you're not going to get, and he's going to go there. So that's that lay down there. Bring that over. Bit of tape on there. In general, I would use the glue, but for the purpose of this video, over. Keep that flat. Push your finger from this side. And so then you get it right flat, and then that's your little table. So you've got two, just think of them as tables. You've got two little tables. You don't need to do a whole square because I think it'd be too bulky when you're shutting it down. So just do it like that. I like the way that Kelly done it, yeah. So now I'm just gonna love this stuff. Love it. See where my pointy bit's going to go, just to the DSP, because I don't want them to go over there. Just need that there, and don't forget now you need to do the same with this bit. Just you can cut him off or just fold him back and lay him just there. Woo. Magic. Magic, magic, magic. How simple. How simple is that? Oh, Pauline, I didn't see you pop on. You're concentrating. It's so simple. It's so simple. It just is. So now we just want to bring back our little fella here, don't we? But this one, I will make a hole. I'm going to do a bow in there. And I should have brought my white ribbon. Just going to take a swig of my coffee. You know, I don't know whether to use the gold trim, because I really love it, or my trusty, oh, no, I might use both, because I can. Okay, so I want to tie it up. Okay, let's lay that like that. Over like that. Pink my neck, because I do like to have big tails on my bows. Okay, I'm just going to pop that on there. Right, so his dry. It's fairly dry. Look how quick that was. That's really quick, isn't it? So we just want to put some, turn them over because it's going to go there. So you don't want to come past. If you do it like this, you can see you don't want to come past that green bit there because you don't want to go on the other side. So we just stick some sticky pixels. Why have I never got the big ones? Oh, here is a new packet. Marion's taking it all in. Diane says it's fascinating. Trisha's still there. Paula's concentrating. Pauline. I want to see you all making these now. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Just about there, that'll do. Okay, so we're gonna get those two together. Pop that in there. Can you hear Chuchi's having a little dream over on the sofa? Yep. Actually, I'm going to put them that side. Don't want that bulking up. Just about there. There. Bring my dressmaking scissors. Cut them off. To a lovely, lovely bow. Done it a bit too long, didn't I? Oh, that one down there. And that one there. That one there. And that one there. Just that keeps it closed then, doesn't it? There you go. So here we are. You like? How was that for a while? Do you like? Give me a love if you like. A thumbs up if you're not sure. Let me know if you're going to make one, because they are, I've just shown you, very easy to make, aren't they? Very well. You might want to put like a couple of gems maybe on the tree, because you do get some nice gems with it. The little stars, you get some little stars. Oh, I have got stars here somewhere. Yeah. You love it. You love it. Oh, you're very welcome, Johnny. You're very welcome. See, these come in the kit as well. They're fab, aren't they? There's a little star up there on the tree. Little star down there. There's another one somewhere. It's going freeze. You have to have free. You can put him on. You could put him. Where can I put him? Just put him there. That's it. There you go. Oh, the Wink Stella. Yes, I've got the Wink Stella. But I just flicked. I flicked the front and I flicked the back. It just gives it a little bit of. I just whooshed over like that over their bodies really, because they're out in the snow, aren't they? So not too much on your brush though, because it goes a bit. Look. You just want them glistening. There you go. You love them. Oh, thank you, Chris. Chris says it's really nice, a definite wow. I'm pleased that you love it. Well, that's going to be it for me tonight. I thought I would try to keep them a little bit closer to the hour, so they wouldn't be too long when I post them onto YouTube and onto my blog. So please, if you haven't, come subscribe to my blog, Simply Fairies. You'll find me under Kim Fee's Simply Fairies, and come along to my blog. I'm sure you would like to see some PDFs that I've made. I'll get them up by the weekend. I've got a Christmas class PDF for sale as well. That's using the poinsettia papers. Making a Christmas sampler. So that was a gorgeous class as well. Yes, watch this space for some more classes coming out. But thank you very much for joining me. I'm glad that you've stayed with me, and hopefully that you will make some. If you do make some, please do share. I'd love to see what you make, what your take is on this card. Thank you very much for joining me. Take care. Bye.